Right now we're in Midtown Bryan. Now you may ask the question, what is Midtown? Where is that located? And if you're moving here, how would this help you if you're going to Texas A&M, or if you want to know the shopping areas, or maybe you want to know entertainment, food, maybe you have kids and want to know the school districts, all the different things that most people generally are trying to figure out when they come to a town like Bryan College Station. Well, this video and goal of it is to be able to help you understand what is Midtown, where is it located, what is located near it, what neighborhoods are going to be in this area. Now, I will tell you this, if you're someone who likes more the older town kind of historical area, part of this is going to have that connection. But then two, if you want to find something that's going to be close to College Station, but also in Bryan where you can get a little bit more historic, then this area will be an area that you may want to be able to stay close to, because not only will you be able to get good access to Texas A&M by South College Station, the Midtown Park is right before you get to the downtown Bryan. So if you look over here, you can see a lot of development is currently going on. So you may say, okay, Jabari, so if this is the area that I need to stay in, we're gonna go and I'm gonna sit down at my desk and I'm gonna really give you an overall view, but then we'll also give you some shots of this area so you can know what to expect in the Midtown Bryan area. So this area of Midtown, right now we're on a very main street. Now it's not a lot of houses here. As you can see, being on the main strip, we're right next to traffic. But if you look right over here to my far right, you'll see a lot of development. You see some construction. So this is a lot of student houses. So if you're looking for maybe a little bit more on the investor side, you're gonna see a lot of homes that are older, that generally are getting torn down, but also you can see student rentals. So a lot of people who's looking at student rentals are trying to find out where they want their kids to stay. Well, why is this a cool area? Right over here, you can see you have this one building that is still unfinished, but that is gonna be a bowling alley, a movie theater, and more to come. But on the other side of that, we talked about everything from the Legend Center. You have Top Golf, you even have baseball facility and parks where you can be able to do practices or actually have games. So because that's the area that most people are thinking of, if you're coming here and your kids play sports, then chances are you're gonna make it over to either volleyball or even baseball and basketball as well, and that's generally your most area. Now, let's talk about a little bit of neighborhood. So if we go all the way down Villa Maria, you'll go underneath the bypass. You have a couple condos that if you're looking to be able to live in that area, it's okay. And it's good for someone who's living by themselves, or it's good for somebody who is just really wanting to keep, the cost of living inexpensive. But then as we go down, you have Chick-fil-A in a shopping center, you have your Walmart. And so that is a good area. And so that's a couple blocks down from here. But then if you go further, you'll see some of the new construction areas. So some of the new construction areas we'll consider, you have Traditions, that's a little bit further down if you go down Villa Maria. And then you also have Edgewater. Now Edgewater is one of the new construction areas that we have highlighted and talked about. And you can be able to see that in that area and what some of the homes will look like. So if you're looking for a home that's going to be in a lower 300 price point, Edgewater will be a great neighborhood for you to be able to look at, and then you can be able to reference some of the videos that we actually have done when it comes to the Edgewater area. So if we go on the very opposite side and we go right behind me, if we keep going down Villa Maria, you're gonna have H-E-B shopping. So if you're not familiar with Texas, H-E-B is the local grocery store here in Texas. So if you're from up there and you heard of Publix or you heard of Snooks, that's for my Midtown people. H-E-B is just the best combination of natural, but it's based out of based out of San Antonio, Texas. So with that, this shopping down here is going to be right there at University Drive. So you have University Drive where you can go down to College Station, or if you go further, you'll get to Boonville area. So Boonville area is going to be your area where you have a lot of new construction. You're gonna have everything from Miramont, Oakmont, and Stonecrest. A lot of new construction homes. It's gonna be starting more core in that 400 price range, 450 price point, and you're gonna find a little bit more custom built homes in that area. So if you wanted to get into that style, you'll find that. You can have that on the opposite side as well. But we're gonna sit down and take a look at some of the map view and see what you think.
So right now we're going to take a look at the Travis Midtown Park. Now, as we zoom in, I want to just let you know, so when we're thinking about Midtown Park, a lot of this is, like I said, it's the heart of College Station. So let me set up a couple perimeters so you can see where we're at, so that we can kind of zoom in, but you can see kind of the park and where it's located. But I'm gonna zoom out, and we have a few things up. I'm gonna take away the restaurants for right now, and I want you just to see, okay, so where is Texas A&M? Well, this South College Street is going to take us all the way down. So if we look at where we're at on the map, we come all the way down. This South College is what connects us to Texas A&M. Now, on the other side of this is Cal Field. So this here, if most people are ever coming in, this is one of the main streets of Texas Avenue. And you turn on Texas Avenue. Now, let's go off of University, right? So now I'm going all over University. This is Texas 6. Now, there's a lot of construction that's going on right now and for the next 5 to 6 years, but this is going to be extending Texas 6. So you can choose to get to Midtown by getting off of University. And if you go off of University, you'll eventually pass Texas A&M. You have your Bonfire Memorial, and then you go down to College Avenue, which would get you down to Midtown. And I just want you to know, one of the signs, we did a video and we were highlighting where we were located when it came to Century Square. Well, Century Square is right here, and one of the videos we did was the breaking point of College Station and Bryan. And so College Station and Bryan really is right here in this gap in Southern, and it doesn't have it here. Eventually, when we go down South College, we get to Midtown. Now, it's a lot of homes and neighborhoods that are in this area, and I do want to talk about that. So first, the street that you see me on was right here in West Villa Maria. This is where we're walking down. So now this area here of West Villa Maria coming down Wellborn, all this is going to be mostly you have a lot of rental that's going to be over here. These neighborhoods, Fairway, you're going to see a lot of brand new construction, and you can actually see some of that right now as we look from the map view. And this South College is going to be a lot of restaurants. So you have the Chicken Oil, that's very, one of the popular places, and for some of the nightlife that does exist here in the area is going to be Northgate. So this is here where most of college students, or any time that you want to hang out in this area, and a lot of student living over here. So just so you know, Midtown breaks into student living and a combination of the different part of town that eventually transition to the old Bryan. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so that as you see West Villa Maria, this is where we're located. Now these maps are probably not as much updated because the farmers market is not right there anymore. So granted, we're still working on getting some things updated. But then when you drive down this South College Street, they've expanded this, and since then this is a car wash. This is outdated. It's a gas station right here. So as you go all the way down, these are neighborhoods where a lot of older homes do exist. Okay, so if you're someone who say, hey, I want a house for $200,000, this part of Bryan would be a great area opportunity. And this is where you'll see a lot of homes that are renovated and people are as investors. So investors love this area. Okay, so that's number one. Two, students love this area. Okay, and now this Legend Event Center, so you can be able to pull that up. You see that's where a lot of people come and travel here for this Legends Event Center. So this Legends Event Center is where this court here turns into so many volleyball courts. I forget exactly how much, but this is where you see millions of dollars that comes into Bryan. So with that, you're going to have a lot of incoming traffic because of that. Now, hangout life, you got Top Golf right here of Bryan. Now it's Big Shot. That's so interesting that it still have Top Golf have Big Shots. So this is what used to be called Big Shots. And I think this is super helpful. This really lets you know, like, Bryan is really a small town with a big name of Texas A&M. And so a lot of things around it still is lacking when you look at it from this map view. So like, I just want to give you that perspective. So let's go down Villa Maria because it would get you several ways. So since I talked about 6, let's go towards Texas 6. So West Villa Maria. So if we drive all the way down, you'll see a lot of homes and businesses. So you're going to have HEB. That's going to be right here. Now this here is one of the main Texas 6B where HEB is like I say, big shopping area. You have your Starbucks here, you have your 7 Brew Coffee, and then we'll keep going, and then you have some of your Rose Elementary School. So here go one of the elementary schools that are located in Bryan. And then as we go all the way off, West Villa Maria end up taking the Bryan Crest. Now, as we zoom out, you have everything from, your workout facilities, your Galleria, all these shopping center here, and then you also have urban air. So we've taken our kids there several times. So let's just keep going. And then you also have Bryan High School. So off this West Villa Maria, if you're looking for families, you say, hey, where's school located? And so you have some neighborhoods over here behind here that are great areas. So you're off this barrack lane, and the thing that's interesting about certain neighborhoods, this is Windover East, and so you have small pockets. And the thing about this is certain neighborhoods is you will find more older homes that have some remodels. They do a lot of great remodels over here. They have some short-term rentals over here. You have Johnson Elementary. So all this is off of West Villa Maria, Broadcrest. Okay, so as we keep going, you get Chick-fil-A right by Bryan High School. This is Bryan High School has a good sports facility. You have a Walmart right here, and then you eventually get to the interstate for Texas 6. Now, Texas 6, this is the breaking point where eventually, this is Broadcrest, you decide, hey, well, if I want to go back down to Houston, we'll go towards this direction. If we want to go to Waco, Dallas, we'll go take a left on this exit. Okay, as you cross over this, you'll get over here to Target. Now this neighborhood gets into what we talked about. Go a little bit further, you have Boonville. Now Boonville is a very, very nice area. So you start having Allen Academy School. You have Miramont neighborhood, which is a golf course community, and then you have Austin Conley and Stonecrest. So as you go a little bit further down, you'll start having a lot of the newer home the buildings. So all this is going to be a combination of, as we zoom out, Austin Estate, you have Austin Conley. So that's what Boonville. So I know I'm getting away from Midtown, but I just want you to see how far that is from this middle area. So you can see about not too super far, about I would say about 2 miles maybe from the highway. And so as we zoom in here, we can be able to see, okay, so you have like some village apartments, and so you have some other homes that's over here. These are a little bit older homes. You see a lot of renovations. But if you say, hey Jabbar, okay, I want the new construction, like where homes, this once again, or you're not going to get a lot of new construction, and you're going to get some houses that you've seen a lot of remodel getting done in this area, condos right here. So let's zoom in here. So eventually, if we go the opposite direction, we go over Finfeather and we keep going down West Villa Maria, and West Villa Maria is going to be like one of the main streets for Midtown. So we have over North Harvey Mitchell. So if we go over North Harvey Mitchell, this eventually takes us back to Texas A&M if we were driving there, and you would have a lot of agriculture connected to the Texas A&M department. You'll see a lot of their buildings over here, but and then eventually you have Tradition. That West Harvey Street would take you to Tradition. So I'm gonna go back up and go back to West Villa Maria, and then you'll see this is an overpass. So you'll go under, and then right here you start having some more restaurants. And this you have obviously got Subway, you have McDonald's, you have Popeyes, but you also have Walmart. So like right there in West Villa Maria, you have everything from your Walmart, and then if we went to this other side, we have HEB. So it has a lot of of shopping options. As we keep going down, so Jaguar, you have like a lot of duplexes and fourplexes over here for my investors. And Oak Creek condominium. This is just generally be for more renters if you're in that renter stage. But we go down with Villa Maria, and then we will pass up another elementary. So Branch Elementary School is going to be right there, and you have one at the fire station. So once we get right here, you're going to start seeing an apartment complex that's just as brand new. But then as we go right here in Autumn, so this here would be Edgewater. So this is a new community, new development. You're going to see all the way back here, you have Build Like Stylecraft, that's who really started this, and you have other builders in here. We've done a whole video tour of homes in this area, and you can see this here, Pine, you have Avalon Home and Ranger Home, who are building just primarily on this street. And you have Stylecraft over here. You have, as you get in here, you'll see a lot of different builders. Now this here, a lot of the newer homes down here. So this all is a brand new area. Now the thing I like about this is because you're going to see a combination of homes that people want to live in, because this is one of the locations that's a little bit closer to campus. So if I was to zoom out to see, okay, well, where's Texas A&M in relation to Edgewater, which is right here. Okay, so the one question you're probably gonna have is, Jabari, what the bus route? So I will take a look at some of the bus routes and see if we can be able to pull it up. I may have to use one of my other tricks for that. But if I was to say, okay, well, if I'm looking at Edgewater, you know, you have a couple of routes you can take, obviously living in an area about 12 miles from this neighborhood. Point is that is closer to that Midtown. So one of the reasons I like Midtown is because it's a lot of it's the center point, and eventually we can go deeper into Bryan, which you'll have if we look a little bit further, you'll eventually see downtown Bryan, where you can get a glimpse of, get you the chance to see downtown Bryan. And then also, you know, most people don't know this, but we also have Bryan College that's over here as well. So it's, when I say it's Midtown, it's like the middle of town of everything. And I mean the proximity to where it's located. Now, the main thing with this is saying, where do I want to live in proximity? Because you have a lot of access to different places. We've done video tours in these neighborhoods. And here's the thing, I would love for you guys to have a request and say, Jabari, could you highlight, you know, okay, you told me Midtown, but I'm seeing some stuff over here on the left side of Midtown you're not talking much about. What's this neighborhood? What's West Park? You see, these are some of the newer homes. This newer home that's over here as well. We haven't did any tours over there. So Peterson's home. And then those are new builds. So Midtown is literally what I think the best investment. And here's the thing about Midtown that I like, is that it's because it's still growing. The entry point, if you're someone who say, I don't want new construction, but I do want an area that I'm going to get the best appreciation. So this is living and investing in Bryan College Station. And so I'm going to talk about the investment side. That's just a part of the logic. And even if you're not a huge investor, you just want to say, hey, where would I go that my money could grow the quickest? And I believe, this is my personal opinion, right? This is not financial advice, but from what I'm seeing, Midtown is definitely the part of Bryan College Station. You're going to get the most appreciation if you can find some in this area. And so you're going to see a combination of older homes, and you're going to see a combination of newer development coming in this area. And it's going to continue to come. If you're a baseball fan, this Travis Field is a very, very nice facility. And they also have like a D-bat right there. And me and my boys, we go practice there. But they have some very, we have a baseball team who play, I don't know, it's one of the A's, AA, AAA, that actually goes there and play. This here is just, if you're a baseball fan or if you have kids that want to be in sports, this is probably where you want to check to see what's going on. And of course, basketball, volleyball, you're going to have some conversations for that. And if you just, you know, want to go fishing or want to go in some water, you have that. And then you also have Fit and Feather Lake as well. Midtown is definitely what I believe you're going to get your best bang for your buck. And so Let me know if this video helped. This is a little bit different. I wanted to just take the time out and just really highlight a certain area, because what I've realized is this: when I talk about it, I see a lot of the street, I see the involvements, I see the opportunity. I have the questions where people are asking me, like, where should we go? Thinking about school, thinking about access to different things. And I just think Midtown is like the middle point where a lot of people could be able to get good access to not only different housing selections, or if this is like in my brain, like, hey, if you're at Midtown, then let's go this direction, or let's go that direction, or if I want to find a rental. So many different conversations I have with people, and I wanted to record this video specifically for you. So let me know if this helped. Let me know if you didn't like it. Comment below. I really encourage you. What helps me help you is when you comment, when you say things of, hey, this is something I am interested in. Hey, what's over here on Davis Street? What's on Edge Street? What can we know more about some of those properties? So, and this is why I always say, reach out to us. My goal and our goal is to be able to continue to help you when it comes to the living and investing in Bryan College Station. So I hope this was helpful. When you get a chance, be able to like, subscribe, and let us know if we should do more of these videos. And hey, and I will see you in the next video. And like we always say, your legacy begin when your excuse is in. Thank you for watching.